What's going on? Brian Allward here doing some Grubhub action. I tried doing a video yesterday, but I didn't do an entire video because I did a 3-hour Grubhub shift and got one order. But to recap what you guys didn't see, I talked about how I got my Grubhub shirt. As you can see here, it's a little dark, but yeah, Grubhub shirt. Finally got it. It took like 2 weeks finally to get it, but it is what it is. But that's pretty cool. But the biggest announcement right now is that I did my Postmates onboarding session today. So that was pretty good. It was a little inefficient. They could have, it was scheduled for an hour and a half, and that thing could have been 5 minutes. You got a lot of people that aren't really good with their smartphones. I don't know why they even have one. Some of them are just never going to learn how to do it, but they couldn't set up the app, the Postmates Fleet app, and all that kind of stuff. So I had to, unfortunately, be a beneficiary of them not knowing what they're doing. So could have been 5 minutes, but it was an hour and a half. And the reason why I waited, I was all set up, and I was just sitting there. But the reason why I waited was because he had these boxes stacked, and I knew what was in there. It was the Postmates bags, which is actually a pretty good quality bag, so I might use it for Grubhub, but we'll see. Like Monshawn, he put some tape on his fleet bag, and actually, let me turn the light so you guys can see me. There you go, that's better. He put some tape on his Postmates bag. That was actually a pretty good idea. So anyway, yep, I'm becoming a Postmate. And man, Postmates is so cool. You can get whatever you want delivered. Doesn't matter. There's a sex store right there. If you want someone to pick some porn up from you, they can. I don't know if it goes that far. But anything, man. You can have them bring you McDonald's, KFC, Salem's, Checkers, whatever you want. I thought about this. I could have a Postmate deliver my dog's dog food from the pet store. It's pretty cool. And as a Postmate, that's awesome too, because they're not limited to just their partners. So that means more business. So that's pretty awesome. So we'll see how it goes. The soft launch is Tuesday the 25th, I believe that is. Yeah, 25th. Tuesday, October 25th is the soft launch. And I will log on there. I signed up for the priority schedule. And we'll see how the soft launch goes. I don't expect that to be busy, but I just want to do a couple deliveries just to see how it is, and then maybe just one delivery, we'll see. And then on Thursday they're doing the hard launch, and I still don't really expect too many deliveries during the hard launch either, just because it's new and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited about that. We'll see how that goes. But tonight it's a 2-hour Grubhub shift from 8 to 10. And like I said, I didn't get my first order yesterday for a 3-hour shift until over 2 hours into the shift. So I didn't even know if I was going to get an order tonight. It's been really slow the last couple days. So yeah, I got an order though, not even 10 minutes into this shift. So hopefully it's a good night. 2-hour shift. I've been lowering my goals because it's been so slow. So 2-hour shift, my goal tonight is 3. If I get 4, I will pull what's left of hair out of my head. In a good way. So yeah, we'll see. I'll go crazy, but yeah, 3 is the goal tonight on a 2-hour shift. We'll see how that works. Bad sign first starting because it's having me go like way up north of it's like 8 miles away. It's not too bad, but yeah, so that's not good, but we'll see. I'll let you know. I'm gonna go pick this up. It's some sushi, I think. One other thing, if you're doing delivery for one of these companies at Grubhub, Postmates, any of the Uber Eats, whatever. I don't think Uber has shirts, but you should wear the shirt. I got my Grubhub shirt, and at first I kind of thought like, I don't know if I want to wear that, but actually I've worn the t-shirts now a couple shifts, and it helps, man. The restaurants, they'll see you walk in, and there might be a crowd or whatever waiting to be seated or waiting for their order or whatever. It helps because they see the shirt and they go, oh, I gotta go grab it. My order might be done in the back. I go grab that Grubhub order. So definitely wear the shirt. It definitely makes things a little more smooth. All right, my bad. This is actually Indian food. It's a place called Curry Bowl. and they confirmed the order a while ago. It should be just about done, so I'm gonna go pick this up right now. See, that's how an order should be. Indian restaurant, they had it made right when I walked in. It was there, ready to pick up and go. Time is money, man. If you gotta sit there and wait, that's the longer you gotta wait for your next order. You don't want to be making the $10 minimum. So that's awesome. Call me naive though, but I didn't know people ate goat. I mean, I don't know if it's actual goat or, I mean, someone's watching this laughing at me right now, but it was goat curry. I don't even know what curry is. So yeah, I don't think I've ever eaten Indian food. So I didn't know people, it was just one thing of goat curry. Yeah, $2 tip. It is what it is. But yeah, it actually smells kind of good. But I don't know. Goat curry. So I'm gonna go deliver this. Hopefully I can get an order. I'm hoping 3 orders tonight, and I hope I get an order like as I'm delivering this one. That's like the best nights. And last time I was over in this area by USF, that's what happened to me. It was my very first night ever doing Grubhub, so we'll see. All right, so a couple things with that order. Obviously, goat curry, don't know what that is. Another example of somebody who doesn't give the gate code when he lives in a gated community. And then, oh yeah, and if you're driving right now for Grubhub or any of these delivery services, a little note. Check before, if you get to a gate and you don't have the code. Some people like to go in the exit if the exit's open. Yeah, watch yourself, because this one had the spikes. So if I would have gone through the exit, my tires would have been gone. So, or at least my front ones. I'd probably break before I hit my back ones. But yeah, so be careful of that. I haven't seen that too many times at an apartment complex. But yeah, they definitely have it here. But luckily I had somebody going through the gate who hit the code for me, so I didn't have to call him or anything like that. I just followed him into the complex. All right, well, we are 42 minutes into the shift. I want 3 orders. That was number 1. When's number 2 gonna come? Let's hope I'm not sitting here all night. Well, I just got this order and had to take it. It's I don't even know what the restaurant is. I was kind of getting ready to head back home because I only got about 40 minutes left in the shift, and it's been so dead lately. I figured probably just go home and probably not get another order and just get the minimum. But no, as soon as I started heading out, I got another order someplace, and it's a $1 tip. That's fantastic. It's a waste of my time. But I had to take it because you got to take 75% of the offers sent to you to get the minimum. And if I had not taken it, it would brought me down to 50%. Now, had I been doing a really busy day, and had 5-6 orders already done, I would have definitely declined that one. And it's not close either. It's going to take me over 10 minutes to get there. So really not, restaurant just confirmed the order. Really not making any money on this order. I'm just doing it to keep up with the minimum. But like I said, if I, had been doing pretty busy the whole night, and then this one popped up, yeah, no, this guy would not have me delivering his food. Sorry about your luck. All right, I'm gonna go get this one, and hopefully this guy's not a douche. Hey, you never know. Maybe he'll surprise me with a cash tip. Ha! Here's the catch-22 sometimes. So I'm only 2 orders in, and then I'll deliver this probably right before my shift is up. But then say I get another order before my shift is up. I have to take it to get that minimum. But say I was 3 in and I got a 4th one, I could decline it because then I'd still be at 75%. But then again, it's hey, it's more hours. So it just depends on how much you're making at that point. So, I don't know. Or it's even if I get my 3rd one, I have to accept it. But am I happy about that? Because I'm getting more, because they'll just adjust my time and make it 2.5 hours, however long it takes me to deliver that 3rd one. Is it worth it? I don't know. It's worth it because you gotta take it. But am I happy about it? That's the thing. Well, I knew that was gonna happen. I delivered that. I should have took my time. I delivered that $1 tip order. Didn't get anything extra in person. And they were kids. It's whatever. like 18, 19 years old probably. So that's fine, whatever. So then I'm thinking, okay, 2 orders, I'll get the $10 minimum for 2 hours, $20. Well, I get another order, and guess what? I didn't look to see what the tip was, but if there is one, I doubt it, because it was only like $4 and change, and you get $3.50 base, and then whatever rate it is per mile, then the tip. It's $4 and change. I think there's no tip on this order, but I had to take it to get the minimum $20, or else I would have only grossed $11. So I'm doing this for like $9. It's whatever. So I almost shouldn't have not taken it, but now I'm gonna it's gonna put me over 2 hours. So I'm gonna get actually 2.5 hours, because they'll do an adjustment. So I'll make a little more money. It works out, I guess. But yeah, go figure, right? Hey, who knows? If it's 0 tip, maybe they're gonna tip me in cash, right? Wishful thinking, but we'll see. And actually, if I get paid a tip in cash, that's to my benefit, because I'll make that on top of the minimum. So we'll see what happens. So I'm delivering over here by Busch Gardens in Tampa. Don't know if you can see it, but that's a roller coaster. That's Montu at Busch Gardens. Sweet, huh? All right, so I picked up from, it was called the no tip order I was telling you about. It's like crispy crunchy chicken or something like that. And I pull up, and it brings me to a gas station. It's like a Marathon gas station. I'm like, what? So then I go on the Maps app on my iPhone, and I type in crunchy chicken, whatever it's called, and it says it's like way further north. And I'm like, what? You know, like I already drove a pretty good bit to go get this one. I'm like, come on. So I call them and I say, hi, I was just wondering where you're located. And they're like, oh, we're off of Busch, which is where I was. So, okay. I said, I'm by a Marathon gas station. Are you guys anywhere close to that? And she goes, yeah, we're in the gas station. So that worked. I went in the gas station. It was this chicken place inside the gas station. So it smells really good, too. All the best foods come from, like, the crappiest looking places. I bet this chicken's, like, probably the best in all of Tampa Bay. I'm going to have to try it sometime. But anyway, I looked at the tip. It says cash. I've never had it where it said cash tip on Grubhub. So, yeah, we'll see. I've read people say, you know, they say that it says cash, and then they get there and they get nothing. So, we'll see. Let you know. I hope I get a cash tip, because it's 10:05 now. I'm over my 2-hour shift, so I'm going to get paid a little extra. If I get cash on top of that, it'd actually be a pretty decent night. Honestly, that last one, by the way, I didn't get a tip. And honestly, that might have not been even worth it to get the minimum. Because I think my first order was pretty decent. It was like $6 or $7, which isn't good, but compared to the last 2 I got. So we'll say 7. Then the second one was like 4, I think. So I was up to like $11. And basically taking that third one guaranteed me $20. So basically guaranteed me $9 extra. I almost should have just not taken it and gone with the $11 because I was closer to my house. But then it was a gamble though, because what if I got a tip? What if she gave me $5, you know? And then on top of that, I get 30 instead of $30 because I went over with the adjustment. I make, I don't know, $33 because I went like 20 after, whatever. And then if I would have got a $5 tip, like that would have actually been pretty decent night. But no, it's gonna end at like 33 or whatever. So I don't know. It's kind of like a double-edged sword right there. I don't know. But man, a couple disappointing nights back to back with Grubhub. I'm telling you, man, I haven't had a great night since the first night I ever did it. First night I ever did it was like $45 in 2.5 hours. I know I told you about that already, but $45 in 2.5 hours. I was turned on right away. I was like, oh man, this is much better than ride sharing, Uber and Lyft. You know? But ever since then, I have not had, like, the next time I did it was like on Thursday, I think. And it wasn't as good, but it was pretty decent. It was like nonstop, pretty busy. was like, man, this is, I like this. And then now it's just, it kind of sucks. I think with Uber Eats finally really taking off and Amazon delivering food, but I'm excited about doing Postmates because, like I said, Postmates lets you deliver from anywhere. All those other ones don't. So until they do, there's no competition out there for that. And once it catches on, it's gonna take a while, but once it catches on, I mean, seriously, to have anything delivered. So, and it's the beginning. So I'm one of the few drivers. Once we hit that butter zone where it's starting to catch on fire, and then there's still not enough drivers out there, that's when it's going to be really awesome. And they'll stack orders too. They said I think they said they're not going to send you another order until you're like within 10 minutes of delivering another order. So that's pretty good, where you can stack. You're delivering one, but you got one right after. That's awesome. That's how you can make some money. You got to be nonstop. No waiting around in restaurants or whatever. But with Postmates, you get paid for being at the restaurant, so it's not too bad. All right, I'm wrapping this video up right here. I'm heading home now. Got 3 orders. That was my goal, but 2 of them were absolute garbage. But it is what it is. So. Like, share, subscribe. Brian Allward, on-demand delivery. Keep watching my videos. Thanks so much. See ya.